Rain and storms moving in from Alabama. Right now, starting to see that rain in Cleburne and Randolph counties. Not a whole lot of lightning with this, but certainly some storms will be possible as we head into the overnight hours and especially as we approach daybreak. This will bring some much needed rain into the area, and we'll really see those impacts over the next several hours with a dry start to the morning tomorrow. Let's take you hour by hour. Notice how the intensity of these storms really fizzle as they move east. We are very stable over Georgia because of the rain we had earlier today, the cooler temperatures. So these thunderstorms are losing their energy. Can't rule out some storms, especially south of Atlanta as we head into the late evening and overnight hours. But this will primarily be a rain event with just a few storms sprinkled in overnight tonight. And then tomorrow morning, more rain and storms in the forecast. Could see some heavy downpours, some gusty winds, some lightning as well for the morning commute. Tomorrow is a first alert weather day, so allow a little extra time as you head out the door. By about 9 or 10 in the morning, most of the rain will be moving out with the exception of a few little clusters of storms possible in the afternoon. Most areas will be dry tomorrow afternoon, but then we'll be watching another wave late tomorrow night into early Thursday, mainly south of I-20. That will bring an additional chance of rain. So we'll continue to see those rain chances on Atlanta's most accurate Super 7-day forecast. Tomorrow's rain predominantly in the morning, another small wave late tomorrow into Thursday morning. Then we'll be watching another wave late Friday into Saturday, and that leads us to our next first alert weather day. If you do have Friday night plans, you'll want to stay with the forecast and download the First Alert weather app. We are keeping you updated right there. Right now, it's not a first alert, but we'll be watching some rain chances, especially south of I-20. By Saturday, we'll start to see those rain chances lift a little further north. So if you do have morning plans Saturday, rain could be an impact. Your weekend forecast, chilly both days with morning rain on Saturday. We will be dry on Sunday, temperatures in the 60s. With a good soaking rain over the next several days. From now through Sunday, we're looking at widespread 1 to 2 inches of rain with some locally higher amounts. So that's exactly what this drought needs. Plenty of rain. And we have it in the forecast, especially through Saturday with lower rain chances as we head towards the end of the weekend and early next week.